Okay, my friends, I've been going over all this tropical stuff. I put the tropical update out. Over on the GFS map, something's coming up, not from the system that's showing up now down around Mexico, okay? This is something different, so I don't want it to scare you to death. It could change, as you know, but it is hurricane season now, and things can happen. Let's hope this goes away. Now, this, of course, is the latest run, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, and we're going to turn it on and just go through slowly. Now, you can see rain that's going to be happening if you look over towards Mexico and Texas. That's going to be coming up from that system as I just showed you on the European model. Now, the European model does not go out as far as the GFS, so you can't compare them right now. Too far. We'll just have to wait and see when this system pops up if it stays there, okay? And if it even pops up. We know sometimes the GFS runs a little bit ahead of itself, but you can't rule it out. The GFS is not that bad a model either. So you have to put them all together. We'll have to wait and see. Now we're up to 132 hours. This is still rain coming up from that system down in Mexico, and it's going to make a mess for everybody out in these areas. So we're going to keep on going through. Now we'll run it through a little bit faster now. We see a low that just came off the coast that's hanging out here, but it dissipates, as you can see. It dissipates, nothing there, but something may come up around the Bahamas. So we're going to click on up when we get to, you see all the rain showers starting in Florida now. This is on the 11th, and in Georgia and South Carolina. And keep your eyes on the Bahama area. Here we go, right in here. Let's go back one track. You can start to see it here. This is Wednesday, the 12th, okay? This is like 11 days out from now. Not this week, but the following week. And you can see it does start to grow. I want to show you this. I don't want it to scare you to death in case it does happen to materialize. It may go away. But if it doesn't, we need to know, especially right in here. Tell me about it. I live there, folks. It looks like the center of it, though, is offshore. And by this time, with all of these isobars, it could be a high-end tropical storm, maybe a low-end hurricane. I'm thinking a high-end tropical storm. We'll have to wait and see, but as we go through, you can see it pushes right on up, and it's going, rain's going to affect everybody up in these areas. And look at that. My goodness, New Jersey's going to get pounded. Plus, if this were to happen, like it looks like it might, the other states as well, but this has got some bad thunderstorms in it. This has got some winds in it. By this time, it may be a hurricane for real. So you got to think about beach erosion. You got to prepare for storm surge. If you're on the coastlines, you've got to do all kind of things. That's why I wanted to bring this out to you. This would be on Saturday, June the 15th, right here, that it's at this area. If it hangs around and stays, and then it moves back down a little bit. What happens is, there's a high pressure out here, there's a high pressure over to the left of it, and it's keeping it trapped up and down the shoreline here. However, some of the punch is taken out of it, and then it starts, this high pressure to the left of it starts to push it out. You can see it's calmed down some after it's hit some land. And that's as far as it goes. So I wanted to bring this to your attention, not to scare you. We'll have to wait and see if it does happen. And I've checked it on other GFS models besides the one here at Tropical Tidbits. And yes, it is on all of them. Now, as we take a look at the weather in general, we're going to leave it on the GFS model courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, and here's what's happening, my friends. We got heavy rain and severe thunderstorms possible today from the southern high plains to the Midwest. Severe thunderstorms are possible tomorrow across parts of the Northeast and the southern high plains, with heavy rainfall also possible across parts of the central and southern plains. And much above normal temperatures build across the Northwest, while much below normal temperatures are likely for the Great Lakes region for this weekend. Now, a cold front dropping through the central plains and Midwest today with severe, and it's going to serve as a focus for the strong to severe thunderstorms that's going to happen. Now, it's looking like we do have a large area from the southern high plains to the Midwest that could get some severe thunderstorms with embedded enhanced risk for parts of eastern Missouri and central Illinois. Storms may contain heavy rainfall with flash flooding. That's a risk, and particularly across parts of central Oklahoma, which don't need it. I know. Already you've seen well above normal rainfall, and it remains susceptible to any additional rainfall of more flooding. Now, there is that risk for flash flooding in those areas, and also flash flooding is a possibility across parts of the northern Ohio Valley, where this boundary may be slower to move through today. It may slow up some. For tomorrow, it's looking like the cold front pushes into the northeast with another round of strong to severe thunderstorms possible from northern Virginia to southern New England. Now, this cold front will usher in a much cooler air mass with daytime highs as much as 10 to 15 degrees below normal possible, especially across the Great Lakes tomorrow. Farther west, the boundaries forecast to stall across parts of the southern plains with another day of heavy rainfall and a threat for flash flooding Sunday from the Texas Panhandle to southern Kansas. Severe weather is also possible across parts of the southern high plains as energy from a western U.S. system interacts with the boundary. Now, thank goodness we did have 1 or 2 days that you guys had a little relief, but it's starting right back up. Now, a persistent upper level low over the southwest and Great Basin is going to continue to support daily driven showers and storms this weekend, with heavy rain and localized flooding possible along all of this favored terrain. Now, the upper level feature is going to keep temperatures relatively cool and near or below normal through the weekend. Meanwhile, to the north, we have an upper ridge that's building across the northwest to the northern high plains, and it's going to result in much above normal temperatures with daytime highs around 10 to 20 degrees above average. Please watch my tropical update video, and please watch my severe weather outlook video. They're all coming up right in here. You can find them. This is for the general forecast for the lower 48 and that little tropical system that might develop coming up in a week. So, with that all said and done, have yourself a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Please share all of this information, folks. This weather's getting catastrophic. You don't hear me use that word too much. It's getting too much. People can't handle it. I dare say what food prices might look like. So, keep that all in the back of your head. If you are somewhere you can grow a garden, please do so. It may come in handier than you think. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.